Hope everybody is doing well. I am Cole X McKinney. We're here with some action. We're getting right into things here, so I'll go ahead and throw it into the in-game screen. We might have a little bit of messed up. Yeah, name tags on the side. Ignore those. Was just finishing submitting things, and I've actually got to throw it into cams real quick. I'll wait until this round is over. Throw some sound on. And then we're back in the game. We only missed one kill, guys. Sorry about that. Insane able to trade back onto Retchy, and so now it's just a 4v4 once again. With early control being given up, and Dane might be able to catch someone off guard here. They jump down right past Dane, and he has too many angles to fight for him, so he gets taken down easily so. And back into a good situation here. For the likes of Rebirth here. 60 on top of this rafter is able to take some great damage onto Walker. Somehow Walker's still alive. I'm not quite sure how he survived it just yet. But either way, great situation right now for Rebirth. They've got the man advantage. Now it's equalized, and now it's taken back here from Third Impact, and they're fighting still. It's all in the back of Carson to 1v3. How has it come to this? I don't know, but Third Impact closed it out despite this. And the first pistol round starts things off Third Impact's way. Sorry about all of that hecticness and getting right into the pistol round. I have to submit little information to Esea about my previous broadcast. So I was trying to get all that settled before the cast, but obviously I didn't quite make the timing. But either way, great start right now from Third Impact. They open up with a nice pistol round so far. Early days. And a response coming back in favor of Rebirth here. They're fighting tooth and nail as the vent drop already goes through. Great positioning right now from Rebirth. And now they hear so much noise being made towards that inner bomb site. I guess a better word for it would be lower. It's Retchy with the Bison here. See if he can do any sort of damage. Re-aggression here from Carson, trying to take control of Lobby, but realizes that these players could be on any sort of position, and that is a nice entry point from 60. Able to take down Brett. That's a huge pickup here as the other two from outside, from outer yard, are able to scale forward here. And to be honest with you, I have no idea who Tropical is, but I'm just going to call him Tropical. So that's how it's going to be. Playing with a new player today in the Rebirth lineup, interestingly enough, is there goes another pick right now from Rebirth. And they're trying to work their way in through ramp, but unable to find anything. It's just been 60 all day. Finding so much damage here. Will be Carson to give up his life, and Walker has an AK now. Finds himself another. Low HP on 60. This could be thrown awry here, but 60 got to push forward. Trying to get himself a 3K. Gets himself a Moss swinging forward. Everyone going to fall here as Rec finally able to clean him up. Third Impact does not have a major skill gap from Rebirth at all. I would never say that. I'd say that Rebirth is slightly favored in the matchup, but I wouldn't venture to go as far as to say that they are there's a major gap. I would say that there's like a major gap between a team like Imperium and a team like Imperium and a team like say, I didn't even say Rebirth really. There's a pretty wide gap, but Third Impact not so much. I think they're a little bit better. Yeah. United beat Navi on land, anything can happen. True. And if Third Impact pick up this map, Nuke has been a rough one from them lately. I don't see why. Walker nails that shot on direct. He's going to be thinking about that one for a while as he has to watch his teammates from the sideline here. Insane as well, scaled up close towards outer yard. Catches Carson off guard up top of the smoke. Tropical now trying to find a trade towards this position. I mean, you gotta think about it as well. Tropical, if this is just a name change, then he might be still playing, but I don't know who Tropical is just yet. And he gets taken down. Insane with a nice trade. Luckily, Retchie's able to find a response here, but it comes at a hefty price as it's 60 and a 1v3. And he gets taken down. Walker with beautiful shots towards outer yard, and coupled by Insane, who starting the game off hot here as well. Lead the team with the help of Walker on 5 and 8 kills apiece. And a good response right there from Third Impact. A fantastic one in that. But 5 Deagles being brought out here from Rebirth. And we saw what 60 can do with these weapons. Expect to see more of the same in this round. Or we'll see if Third Impact can kind of learn from their mistakes in the previous. And seems like they're going to go down Vince trying to stop this aggression. Insane has to take care of 60. He does just that. It's a really critical kill, as if 60 could have made it past Insane, it would have been a world of a difference here. Carson. Next in line. A lot of players making their way towards the lower bomb site here. Insane gonna mop 2 up. Can almost get 3, but gets traded. Instead, Tropical making his way forward and towards Vince. Clearing out slowly but surely. And instead it's just gonna wait for a Vince drop. Yeah, missing Zodic is a huge little bit of information. I have to see if who Tropical is. I want to see on their Esea. Really not sure who. I mean, not to like... Just never seen him play in Premier. Oh, thank you for reminding me. This was doing a good amount of damage to Walker. You're going to see one of those SMG players run forward. Dane is in fact going to be in charge of that to pick up that M4. Now Rek trying to take the fights here. And there you go, 4-1 start. So it's not a name change, it's actually a player named Tropical. Tropical's another sub on their roster. Gotcha. Will be pressure all throughout the map right now. But no commitments being made really from Rebirth. It seems like they've kind of changed their pace away from that fast, aggressive playstyle. A lot of times taking that outer yard control is insane. Gonna try and alleviate some of that pressure for his ramp room player. Does look like they're gearing up for a fast A-pop. Grape gonna pick up that first kill. Brett finds another one. In response here, 60 moving out and towards site. 2 trades go back and forth. And Walker and his fellow teammate trying to make it upstairs. Rather ladder here. He gets mollied off, and now Dane has to make a move here quickly so from lobby. His teammates isolated from helping him. 60 takes a good chunk of damage here. Trying to fight. Trying to make sure that he secures it, but 60 swings off the back of it. And it should be a round from Rebirth. Yeah, you're gonna see Walker kind of fall away. Ooh, this shot. They're trying to push up on him. They know where he is as well. Finds himself a second. 60 pushing close by. Gets himself another. Spots out that third as well. Tropical trying to find this last one. Finds a headshot. Nicely done. So no op saved for this one. Does come at a hefty price, though, as Retchy and a couple of others go down at the tail end of that, but Tropical able to drop over that AK. 60 able to buy up as well. Wreck forced onto a Mac 10, and there's still plenty of money on this CT side. You got Mag 7s and MP9s, rather. And not all to worry about. Auto director? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes not. Vent trap goes through. Brett not able to trace him through the smoke. And once again, it's back to the fast aggression here. I like the change of pace from Rebirth. And that is a very nice opening there. Tropical able to take down Walker. Comes at a hefty price of his HP, but still good situation and great damage on the Grape as well. It's actually Grape on the AWP as Walker dropped there, and he's able to pick that one up, but not the best positioning here. Dane now pushing forward, and Tropical once again, they bait the low HP player. They were not expecting him to find that opening. They were actually ready for the trade. Grape able to find a response there with the AWP, but it's already the lower bomb site being taken here. 60 gonna punch in those numbers, and should be a pretty much an easy pickup here for Rebirth. Brett. I think Grape able to find a kill apiece, and Tropical looking for some more though. Here's a lot of footsteps. Brett making so much noise. Will he turn around in time? Grape misses his shot. It's just a leg shot that goes forward, and 60 finds them both. Oh, sorry. I forgot to change the score too. I'm sorry, you all. But money kind of collapsing for third impact right now. Lost control of that advantage. We'll see if they can hold on to anything else. Soon to be a tied scoreline. Unless third impact can do anything with these pistols. And that is something. It's an opening there. 60 gets taken down as well. Grape using the op quite effectively. Gives them a man advantage here. But still, bomb being planted going to make things quite difficult for third impact, with plenty of time left to work with as well. Grape actually going to be able to bait his teammate here. Walker going to go in first. Carson gets traded. It's another 1-for-1. Turning around, he can't hit the quick no-scope. Wreck. He's going to try and keep his teams alive, but Grape has a lot to do here. And he gets taken down. Good round from Wreck to stabilize with 2 of those kills, and Tropical as well doing his job. Scoreline tied up at 4-4, and Rebirth certainly fighting back quite well. An interesting scoreline right now coming through from third impact is that Dane has yet to get a kill, has yet to get on the board. With it being 4-4, you know, there's still plenty of time left in the series, or rather map. But Dane is been a staple for third impact, and he's off to a slow start right now. Gotta be pressured. He has an opportunity here. Oh, catches a glimpse, gets out. Nice nade. Actually doesn't do as much damage as I would have thought, but still good work right now from third impact. And as well as Rebirth here, who have made some very heavy strides in terms of positioning. And there you go, Dane. He finds his first on the board here and falls out as well. Gets out of the corner. Remains alive. Some good work with that MP9 here. Continues to slow them down with the Molotovs, with the utility. It seems like that's dissuaded Rebirth from hitting the site. Instead, they're going to tuck tail towards the A bomb site here. Up the ladder they will go. It's going to be a turnaround there from Tropical, but a trade in from Insane as he continues to push forward. Insane gets himself another, and it's all in the back of Retchy. 1v3 here. Going down the vent, and this should be the death of him, although Dane wasn't expecting it. That's an opening. That's an access point into this B bomb site. Wide open for the taking. He can't close the door behind him. That might just buy enough time for Walker. He doesn't see him, though. Already through towards ramp room. He's got to hear these footsteps. He's going to peek out. What does... Oh, okay. Retchy. He gets taken care of, but my god. It seemed like he had no worries about it. That amount of time it took to close that door really could have been the game changer there. If Walker only knew where he was planting, it wasn't a fake, it was a full stick in the wide open. Walker could have peeked forward, but still, he holds his nerve and finds that kill. The pause being called here. Gonna be on the side of Rebirth, who've called this one. What's up, Consty? How you doing? I need to get some re-up on the water. Been a long night. Gonna drink some tea and go to bed after this one. Maybe a pistol buy here, and a hero AK in the hands of Tropical. See if he can rely on him to pull his weight. He's been doing a great job so far. Dane, though, with the op. Now he's going to start to fire away here. He misses the second one. That catches out insane. That's a very critical kill down. The collapse unable to come through. What on earth is going on, Brett? He thought maybe I was his teammate. I'm not sure, but this has opened up an access point. You're going to see Retchie drop over that deagle here. They're going to start to try and make their way through, but they've been getting locked out of this position so far. Taking the fight here. Grape able to win that one. But no utility to force these player alpha back silo. Instead, it's just the ops holding these angles here as they start to make their move. Walker taking a good chunk of damage, but Grape follows up with another here as Retchie peeking forward, back and forth, and Dane gets himself another 1v3 on the back. 460, he can do it all here, trying to find the spam. Instead, it's Walker who tracks him through the smoke, and third impact get themselves a 6. Good attempt there from 60, and Rebirth happy with that round. Obviously, you would have liked to win with the situation. I believe it was a 3v4 or 3v5 that they were in. Yeah, 4 rather. So certainly would have preferred a round win, but bomb plant and 2 kills, keeping the CT side economy honest, and now you have everything in your arsenal to work with. Full utility, full AKs. We'll see what Rebirth have in store for us here. It's going to start to roll in. They catch Insane up front. In between Mini, Silo. Now they're going to start to work their way in towards the A bomb site here, leaving just Brett. Now just Brett alone. In a very difficult situation. Gonna smoke to try and delay to force him into a rough situation here. 60 and pass each other in that smoke. Brett gets himself another, but that should have been enough if his teammates didn't go down so early, but they did in fact do so, and so now they're in a rough situation here. Walker pushing in towards Mini. Has no one watching his position here. Catches a glimpse. Catches Wreck as well. Oh, he tracks him through the wall. Now just Dane in a 1v2, but he hasn't been able to make any moves just yet. And now that his teammates fallen, it's going to be a rough round for them. How much honey? I don't know. It depends. I don't like too much honey. Sometimes no honey. I don't even know if we have honey upstairs. You You know what? Throw some throw some French vanilla cream in there. You do that, you're looking mighty fine. Throw a little bit of French vanilla in your tea, man. Oh, so good. It also cools it down just a little bit. I like my tea hot, but also a little bit cool. Kind of like me. Hot and cool. You already know. Speaking of hot and cool, it's sexy. Making that up. Looks sexy. And the rest go down towards secret. Taking some shots back and forth, but nothing going too far in the way. Retchie gets himself another. A very patient play from Rebirth right now. Making sure that they're holding their defaults, watching for some re-aggression. Retchie trying to take the fight versus Brett. Willa went out. A couple of kills actually go in the way of Insane and Grape, who both find themselves a kill apiece. Nice shot from Insane. This is doable right now. 60 finds one as well. It's now just a 1v1. Rec knows the location of the last. At the very least, they've got that going for them. But huge round right now from Grape and Insane. And what was it? A 2v5 that they were in. Now Rec looking to take this fight. Catches Grape on the timing. And will win that round for them. And the rest of Rebirth breathing a sigh of relief right there. As they close that round out. But it does equalize once again for Rebirth. And this time Dane and Norwalker have the AWP in this one. Could prove to be quite a heavy cost here. So far, some great util to kind of force some repositioning here, and it's allowed for Retchie to go far into the A bomb site here. Finds a first, finds a second. You'd have to think is pretty much surround doomed for there to impact it. I mean, not much you can do when Retchie does that to you. Dane and Walker simply gonna have to call it off here. All alone over towards hell, and certainly feels like they're in hell right now. Conceding that 7th round. Bad News Bears beat Pain in the finals. That's nice. I really liked casting the Cash Cups today because it was pretty much like essentially what the semifinals of Premier Playoffs should kind of look like. You know, you had Extra Salt missing. But who'd you have? You had Triumph, High Coast, and Bad News Bears. And then Pain kind of substitutes Extra Salt. Obviously, I think Extra Salt right now is in a good position to win. But the one thing that Swisher said on this is good. I brought up this earlier. Swisher said that any team in the top 4 is kind of capable of beating each other, and I think that's kind of true. Yeah, I mean, Pain is like... Pain's a really good team. So, like, if Fallen's on 100 ping, I think that Pain shouldn't, like, easily win as... But, like, I think it's... Oh my god, what on earth is happening in these pistol rounds? They make it look so possible. Dane's throwing a molly. He taps a bomb. He has it! What on earth was that? Rebirth. You've lost a round that should have been a give me. Dane's gonna be happy with that one. That was a 1v3 with a USP, and I wasn't even that paid attention. Timeout gets called. 7-7. I don't know how on earth they've managed to pull that off. Dane just does it all with the USP. Mollies roll in. Oh, this is a great opportunity, but once again the Vin drop comes through for Carson. He's been doing this all day today. It goes in towards the outer yard. Oh, they're ready to push forward as well. Get crossed into secret, but no grapes there to deny it. And 60 goes a little bit unchecked there, so he's able to find a freebie onto Insane. Creep gets himself another. Now it's just 60. Left alone. Ready to work his way through. Mini gets himself another drop. Oh, no, he doesn't. Walker ready for it. Really good response there. And it's 8-7.5 in favor of Third Impact. They barely edged past them in the end, but with a really huge clutch from Dane. And that being a requirement to get an 8-7.5 is a little bit worrisome. Third Impact, and not the greatest CT side. What am I? Yeah. I have no idea. Yeah, I guess I thought NA was better than trolling. You are our BG. But sometimes teams like to have fun, and I understand. It's fun. Listen, Wolf, you can't come in here and just advertise KFC. We're on Esea broadcast right now. Premiere. We're casting Premiere, not sponsored by KFC, by the way. Coming in here and chat, talking about who paid you to do that? Who paid you to do that, Wolf? Tell me right now. For real. That's what I'm wondering. Who paid him, Sean? Who paid him? Either way, though, we'll be getting into pistol round number 2, and it's 5 sets of armor being bought up versus a huge set of utility on the CT side. Rather, T side, I should say. On P250 in the hands of Walker, he's looking to take that fight towards outer yard. Spots one out towards credit. P250 is certainly the right gun to use it with. These long-range duels can swing either way. And for some reason, Walker doesn't have a crosshair. But Retchie certainly does, and he finds a headshot. 1-for-1 trade towards the outer yard, and that's a lot of pressure alleviated off of Rebirth. And now, things slowing down quite a bit for Rebirth, and not so much if your third impact here. Smoke goes in towards Decon. Dane able to hit a nice shot onto Wreck here. It's now the rotations have arrived. Insane gonna be punching in those numbers. Door gets swung open by Tropical. Dane with another. Dane with the third kill in the round. And it's just Tropical left alone. 1v3. The stand-in, the substitute in the server. And he gets taken down. Third impact. Get that pistol. Fantastic stuff. Third impact and half number 2. They're still fighting though. Not over just yet. It does appear like another Deagle buy coming through. We've seen Rebirth and Third Impact trade these rounds back and forth. See if this time they have the same success. That is some great awareness there from Walker to make sure he's clearing that angle. And there Brett is able to finish off the kill. Nice response. We're insane, and it seems like all throughout the map they're getting picked apart here. Wreck trying to reaggress here towards... Oh, okay, he gets taken out. 1v5. 60. If you can do this, you can do anything. But unfortunately for him, he's given up the site as soon as Third Impact take it. He does spot out Brett. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Last outer yard being taken once again. This time, they don't have the Deagles to fight back, so Grape and Walker find 2 instantly killed. And they've already dropped Vince, so... round is pretty much all but over here. And Insane making sure he's doing his due diligence. Tropical gets taken down as well. And so another round goes on the way of Third Impact, who are on their 11th. Timeout gets called. I think that there might be some issues. Tropical leaving that server. I'm sending out a banger tweet. I've got such a good tweet coming out. I'm gonna link it and all of you need to like it. Got a banger tweet coming out. Bang. The banger is officially released. You guys are so slow. Like the banger. Let's go. Is Zodic back? Oh, let's go. Zodic's back. Okay. I guess he might have had to honestly like buy out time. Did I not update the title as well? I didn't. Hold on, I'm liking your reply. I'm also gonna change the title for this. How has everyone let me not change the title? Come on, guys. There you go. Liked. We got a fast play towards the A bomb site here. Dang, gotta pick the first one up. That is a phenomenal start. I gotta throw my phone away. And, well, that's A bomb site cracked open here for third impact. And that is looking like it already called off save here. Okay. So I'm not sure what happened this round, if they were ready or if the timeout expired, but there's 3 players sitting in spawn. What? Getting hunted, but I don't know, like, what is happening? I'm so confused. Off the dome? Another pause gets called. Let's see if I can think of any more bangers well. Oh, okay, round's getting reset. Let me see. So they might have called for this before. I'll have to wait and see if the match, the thing gets updated. I think the scoreboard will be updated here shortly, so that round actually does get reverted. It's 7-11 right now. It won't say it because it's 7-12, but after the round goes to either team's way, it should update the scoreboard. Thanks, Spork. Yeah, so it does look like we went back a little bit. We reverted, which is unfortunate considering the opening, but I think it was also called beforehand, so fast play towards the ramp room here. Third Impact keeping the fast-paced aggression, and Ratchy gets taken 1-for-1, so still a good situation right now for Third Impact, although 60 looking to make it not so much here as he opens up Exotic as well. Insane taken down. Finally, a trade to be found for the likes of Brett, and one player barreling through the decon smoke. Brett gets himself another, now in a 1v2 situation here. Low 1 HP, though, going to make things that much harder without control of bomb as well. Not going to make things any easier, and there it goes. 8-11 is your actual score line there, as Rebirth are able to pick that one up. Yeah, so a little bit of match medicing going on there in the in-betweens. But all is well. Third Impact now with the full gun rounds there. We saw them playing with a couple of Mac 10s. Now we're seeing them with the full buy. The AKs all being purchased here. One MP9 in the hands of Carson. And the good news is for Third Impact, they did really good damage in the previous. And outside smokes go in. Carson throws a molly close towards Mini. Seeing clear in that close-up position, and Carson might be looking to get flashed through this. Instead, just going to walk through. It will be instantly taken care of from Dane. And now the collapse is coming through. 3 quick kills for Third Impact. And the follow-up from Rebirth is just 1 measly kill. And Dane, this is what you're hoping for. At the beginning of the game, he was on 0 kills. He is now top in the boards right now with the help of everyone really on Third Impact. Insane gonna get that last one, but everyone's stepping up to the plate in map number 1 from what it seems like, and they're looking so well versed right now. The collapse, the preparedness, and the way that Third Impact got themselves positioned to collapse on towards that that outer yard was so good, so well done right there from Third Impact, and it does seem as if Rebirth are giving quite a bit of rounds up. Slow start to the game so far for Carson in map number 1. Definitely a player that is more capable of going a little bit more than what he's currently at right now. 60 going to push in towards lobby. Does some good damage there, but really heads up spam from Insane to make sure he finds that pickup. Pressure from Wreck. Nets himself a kill, but traded. Dane on quite low HP here. Carson peeking forward. Gets caught out, but gonna fall off quickly after. They're trying to make sure that these guns don't fall into the wrong hands. Here's the rest of Third Impact gonna hit the outer yard. Outside smokes going in. They're trying to group up with the likes of Brett here. Good rotation cut off there from Brett. You see he's kind of just staring at his fallen prey. As the rest of Third Impact hitting up that lower bomb site. Goodness. It will come with no opposition. No one to defend against it, and it seems as if, oh my god. He does get out of the molly just in time, but did look a little bit worrisome. Spork. Spork, you need to stop. You need to stop egging him on. Oh, and speaking of egging him on, Dane was trying to get Sonic to peek, and that's exactly why. Nice little one tap. Beautifully done. Now just Retchie on a 1v4. Up against the world, and he'll take the world away from third impact. 2 quick kills. He is going to be chased down here, but spots out Grape, I believe, and he's going to fall away. Knows he needs to run, holding the headshot angle instead, and Grape able to find that response there. So not able to save onto those weapons. But still, should be able to get a comfortable buy-in. Might see a double up, 60. Perfectly capable of picking that one up. We saw him do it plenty of times on Triumph, but instead, gonna rock an M4. And there you have it, another opening from Walker this time. It is quickly traded. Sonic able to find a response, so the op duels, while not facing each other, both trade things back 1 for 1, and Esea gonna try and retrieve the bomb here. But he's solo, he's alone. No one to push the lobby, no one to capitalize off of that fact, though. This now Decon gets smoked off, and you can see Carson trying to make some sort of move. Mollies go back of Silo, trying to make sure that they cover all their angles. Dane gonna be the first in, and hits a jumping headshot. Wreck is gonna be fuming right now. Smoke goes in once again towards Decon. They've still been locking Carson out of this round for the entire series so far. Dane with another non-stop from him. Unbelievable on these gun rounds. They criticized him at the beginning, but as he showed up so majorly, round after round, doing the unthinkable there with the one shot is all it took to take him down, and he finds a one tap onto whoever it is that wants to challenge him. Dane is an absolute monster. And he gives third impact a 14th right there. Sonic and Carson gonna concede once again. Collateral gets hit, but it's Dane with 3 kills in the round. He drops the op, and it's unthinkable impact right there from Dangerous. Dangerous. Or Dangerous. Here we have fast-paced play. Already down secret. Where are they? No, they're not. Not quite there. But now Walker just makes it in. They've still got to take care of Zodic. Very deep. In back of garage here. They will catch an unexpected Insane as he drops down. 60 as well, able to follow it up here. As Wreck now holding things down. Will be 60 getting pressured here. He closes Decon. That door's been tricky for Rebirth the entire series so far. 60 gets caught with his back turned. Somehow manages to stay alive. Gonna try and take the fight towards Grape. And instead Carson able to find that one. Walker. Jumping with the Tech 9. Doesn't get anything. Dane able to find a singular kill. Just one so far. He goes down as well. Rebirth, they fight back. They show some signs of life here and pick up an AWP to toss over to Zodic as well. Outside smokes rain in. There's a good Molotov, though, to stop the aggression from Carson. Ensuring that they can't make it into secret too quickly. Right now, Rebirth is playing a very slow game here, not contesting much. Now, young boy, Retchie, gets deleted. It's Dane once again. Who else than Dane to find an opening pick to try and pull a third impact to that match point? He does it once again. He does have another around the corner. Dane again finds himself another entry. It's his domain in control. And he finds himself too. He's still alive as well. He's done so much for his team right now. The spam connecting for Wreck, but it won't be enough. Takes Scrape down to half HP. But will it be enough to entice him for a retake here? Insane still above, and he'll find 60. It's just Wreck and Zodic now, left alone. Up against match point now. Dane does it round after round after round. He does not stop. Finds an opening pick on the Retchie. You think he's done there, but no. Catches that player off in control. He's unstoppable at the moment. He's on 280 at the very least in this half. 180. This is just one half, I will say. It's not the full game. It's just his T-side half. And you gotta think, if someone's dropping 180 ADR on you, is there even an opportunity to win? Pick up there from Carson to start things off. Some pressure towards outside. Carson looking to have some impact here, and he will do just that. 2 kills already to start this round off. It's going to be a rough situation here to fight back from for third impact. The silver lining being is that look at how much control they've gained over towards the ramp room and towards hell. Okay, good job from Zodic to make sure that he finds at least one. Dane can't quite hit the adjustment, and so Insane in a 1v5 finds himself consolation prize. A nice little kill onto Wreck as he pushes in towards lobby. It does get deleted from above. Reality strikes in the form of Zodic. And Carson, as soon as he starts to get into play here, he's been having himself a good impact. It's just a worrying scoreline right now, is that Zodic and Carson are in the same exact amount of kills. And typically Carson is not one to slack off in these series. Player that can be held to high regard. Is that even spammable? Outside smokes going in. I'm not sure if that's spammable. A lot of good control. You got Carson looking to make his presence known in secret. Gets mollied off though, and he'll fall off smoke ready for the molly, but he won't quite throw it. Instead, he's just gonna wait this one out. Has some players close by though. One already making it in towards Big Garage here. 60 looking to find some spam. So now that smoking towards Squeaky gonna fade away here. That goes in perfectly timed towards Hut. Now Wreck able to make his presence known towards the top of that hut, and Zodic as well, following things up here. Finally a trade to come through from Walker, but again, they're just locked out of the sight from Zodic and Wreck as well. Brett now left alone. He's gonna have a tough fight to win. And now, Rebirth, they'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief. Dane could buy an AK. See if he goes for that. Instead, he drops over a pistol to his teammates. Pause gets called. He's going to drop himself, or rather buy himself a deagle and armor. And tries to spread his money throughout his team. Yeah, Dane Dane, I think, it wouldn't be crazy to say that he's the best player on. I mean, I say you can kind of rely. It's tough to pick who is the best, but you could safely say Dane and Brett are those two players on top of that Walker. I guess Walker, Dane, and Brett you can kind of expect to be at the top of the leaderboard. But no one's really slouching this time tonight for third impact. Everyone nearing 20. Brett, I mean, when Brett's at the bottom, you know it's a good game for third impact, unless, you know, obviously you're losing really badly, but... Does look like we're all back into the server, though. Timeout gets expired. We'll be back into the action here. Thanks for liking the tweet there. If you haven't liked the tweet, go like it. Straight banger. I'm just kidding. Either way, though, it will be third impact continuing to try and fight things back here. An interesting nade for the door from Carson here. So execute being rattled through here, blinding up the players towards heaven, and 60's kind of locked out of this round right now. Peeking forward, he gets traded instantly. Insane able to find the response after his kill on the Walker, and another trade 1-for-1. Now Dane able to pick himself up an AK into 1v3. Is this who you want? Into 1v3, Dane with 2! It's all now on to Wreck, and he will stop the aggression, thank God. But my goodness, it's Dane round after round, making things play so possible, making things feel realistic for third impact, and he's on doable rounds. He already has won himself a 1v3 and nearly did it once again with a near impossible situation. You just refuse to believe it's true. Another pause being called off. Oh wait, I think I figured out how to refund you. There you go. You're refunded. Your points are saved, and we'll see if Third Impact can not save this round because they bought AKs and Mac 10s. He goes in towards the opposite vent here. 60 goes down. He doesn't get a single kill here. Zodic dinked up as well. Walker finds the 2 entries, and Zodic's totally mollied himself off. He wasn't able to push that one forward. So now they've got themselves a 5v3 post-plant situation here. Retchie spotted out as well. Great be able to find that kill, and it's just Walker. It's just, or Carson. It's just Zodic left in this clutch here. Zodic going for a very nice attempt at a flick. He does find the second attempt. As Zodic drops down into sight. 1v4. This would be near impossible to do. And he will be taken care of. Walker to close that one out. And it will be Third Impact taking the map pick of Rebirth away from him. Phenomenal stuff right there. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching map number 1. Make sure to show some love to my Twitter, at Exner20 on Twitter there. Follow my YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube. Follow the Twitch stream as well if you have not, of course. And always appreciate you all showing up. But with that being said, we'll head into map number 2. Should be played. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong screen here. Let me fix that real quick. I disappear. I reappear. There we are. But great stuff all in all for Third Impact. This is going to kind of allow them not to possibly 2-0. It's still winnable series for Rebirth. I think that a lot of people had them favored in this matchup, but definitely puts them in prime position to take this one. But all in all, I'll be back here shortly with some more action. Do not leave the stream, as I will be right back. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and